Hey y'all, it's Hunter Elliott with rangehot.com. Hope you're doing well. This afternoon, myself and my buddy Chad, we've been kind of working on this Magpump review a little bit, and I wanted to go over some stuff with you about it. So it was probably a few months ago, I was at a SIG Academy range day, media day, and we had about 5 or 6 gun riders that were running the new SIG MCX, and they had one RO that was able to keep up with everybody shooting, and every time you turn around, you had a fresh 30-round mag ready to rock and roll. And so after the event, I made my way to the ammunition tent there to see what it had going on. I saw this contraption here called the Magpump. And basically what it was allowing them to do is have one RO keep up with 6 shooters, 30-round mag every time you got to turn around. So I got to talking to a guy about it, and I wound up maybe a couple months ago, we got one in to do a review on it. Chad and I have been kind of working on it a little bit. And so it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of ingenious. It's got a little hopper here at the top. Basically, you put how many rounds in there to hold. All you have to do is make sure that the ammunition point is pointed forward or backwards. So you can't just pile them in there. They need to be a little bit organized. But as long as they're laying flat, orientation as far as where the bullet is irrelevant. So Chad here's got a 30-round Magpump mag already locked in. We got 30 rounds of 5.56 going. Chad, do them a little demo just to show them how it works.
All right.
So basically, as he's working that lever, the rounds are just kind of falling in there, and the bullet being heavy makes its way down, and then the Magpump itself is just loading the mag. There you go, bam, and there's 30 rounds loaded, full, no problems. It'll do 5.56, but it'll also do 300 blackout. So they sent me this thing here. This is a magazine unloader. How about that? And basically it's just and that's 30 rounds unloaded. Now I do want to stress, if you're shooting 5.56 and 300 black at the same time, don't mix them up in a magazine, because you know, shooting at 300 blackout in your 5.56, well, you get what we call the unintentional field strip, which is not good. But just to show you that it'll also load 300 black, just kind of gonna drop these in there. Same. Now, Chad's using the P-Mag again, which is fine, but it also works with the steel GI mags, 20, 30 round followers, that sort of stuff. Y'all pardon my table here. This is an old weathered, wore out range table. That's it. How about that? 300 black. So what do you think about it, man? I mean, you know, for me, loading mags is a little bit of an aggravation, you know, a little bit of a pain in the ass.
I think it works well. I think it's a great piece of machinery.
Is it something you think you would probably buy?
Yeah. It's pretty inexpensive compared to everything else that you buy for a gun. And I'm kind of lazy. So
and he says that, and he works his ass off, so don't let him fool you.
No, I mean lazy with that.
Well, okay. So it's actually pretty cool. I know it's kind of a larger contraption, but it does disassemble a little bit. I'm going to show you right here. You've got 2 little pull pins here. You pull them out, and then the hopper itself just comes off. It also has a base pad. You got 2 little tensioning screws here, and that base pad comes off. Now, ideally, when you get to the range or wherever you're training, you take your screw gun, you screw that base pad down to your wooden table, and it'll be good to go. And then you pull this pin here, and then the handle comes off. So it does disassemble enough to where it can consolidate itself. If you're going to put it in your range bag, it's not going to take up quite as much room as you would think. You need to be taking classes, you need to be training, you need to be practicing. Don't go spend a day shooting a single 30-round magazine worth of ammo and call it rawhide. You know, you want to shoot enough to where you get your money's worth out of it. So instead of spending the night before or all morning loading ammunition in your mags, the Magpump is certainly an inexpensive way to get it done in a hurry. And we've been using it for a couple months now, and it really hasn't given us any trouble.
No, and also if you're at the range and you're loading up at the range, it just makes it easier. You don't have to load everything up the night before. You can do it while you're there.
Yeah, there you go. If you're an RO and you're running classes and you're teaching AR classes, and you don't want to have your students continually having to load mags, you can do like 6 Hour did. So in my mind, I think it's pretty solid. I'm satisfied with it. Chad, you agree with me?
I think it's great.
Awesome. All right, y'all, so we're going to wrap this up, get in the house. I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. I look forward to seeing you at the range.